Hello, welcome to another video from UK Rifle, back in the Division 2, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the World Tier Specialization. So this video we're going to be focusing on one individual one, which is the Sharpshooter Specialization. So Specialization has become available once you get to World Tier 1. So after you've done all the strongholds, once you've surpassed the hit level 30 and then taken on the capital building. So you do this mission and it will unlock the world tiers for you, and then you can come and get a specialization to activate. Now you can use all three and swap and change between them. So Sharpshooter is the one we're looking at today. It's one I put the most work in so far. Now with this you get the TAC 50 rifle, which is this rifle here. So as you can see, with what I've got at the moment, it's got 101.8 thousand damage with a magazine of 6, and sort of the talent is the shots penetrate through all but the heaviest armoured targets, capable of detonating weak points even on way through targets. So you can shoot through the front of someone and blow up the pack on their back, or shoot through the leg and blow up the pack on the grader's leg the other side. So decompression shockwave from any hit target damages other nearby hostiles for up to 400 damage. And the only interchangeable part is the sight, which I haven't got an alternative for at the moment. So we'll go out into the world and a couple of rounds in people as well in a moment. So just look at what you get. So you get so this is the screen, the skill tree once you unlock it. Lots of different options to unlock. Now you start with 5 points in for each mission, and some side missions you do get more points. So we'll start here, which is the tactician, which is the new drone, which scouts and marks hostile targets. So it's a bit like a pulse, and it will feed them into your HUD. Now as you upgrade it further, you get the graphite battery and a carbon fibre frame. What it does is it also adds it into your allies' HUDs as well, so everybody can see where the targets are. So that is cost of 5 to upgrade each for the first one, and then the second and third upgrades are 3 points each. You get the marksman uniform, which is, let's go into the apparel because we've got that one active. This one is this uniform on the left. For some reason my guy always turns around. So it gives it the sort of the carbon, the netting over the head, so sort of the ghillie suit. An outfit choice, so you can't change anything within the outfit, it's just the outfit itself. You also get a Sharpshooter 93R, which is the 3-round burst Beretta M9. So that is the specialised weapon for this class, and it's obviously a 3-round burst, so it's capable of quite a lot of fire rate. Trouble is, it tend to not be that stable. I haven't unlocked it yet. I've got no real intention to at the moment. You've got increased rifle damage. So these are the single fire rifles. You can increase the damage from up to 15%. So you start on 5%, then 10%, then 15%. They're 5 each to upgrade, and you also get a digital scope from that upgrade. Now this digital scope is a zoom scope, so I've got, as you can see, it's on my M44 here. So we'll go into the mods. So the scope itself has got 20% minus stability and plus 45 headshot damage. So it's got lots of headshot damage, and is a digital scope for any rifles. It can be put on assault rifles as well. So obviously this, another rifle, we can put it straight back on here. So with that equipped, with what talents I've got on at the moment, obviously I've not got the greatest build. Obviously my headshot damage there, you can see, is 159%, just with the mods that I've got on that gun. So it does make a worthwhile addition. Obviously I have to get used to using the first person through the scope. It does restrict your view. Obviously you're not third person over the shoulder. Now, just moving up, so you've got the 50 caliber acquisition. So headshot kills drop the signature ammo, and it comes up as an orange, sort of an orangey red ammo drop on the map. Obviously, you can only carry a certain amount, so that is you do find out unless you use the gun often, you tend to have more ammo than you actually need, and from that you get the group drop. So group headshot kills. So kills with a signature weapon may drop signature weapon ammo for all groups or raid members. So headshot kills will drop all ammo types for everybody, regardless of what they're using. So you get the tiers for the weapons as well. So this increases the damage for the weapon. Now, as you can see, the first tier is 25%. So I can imagine this is going to go all the way to 100%. So it's going to be more like 200,000 damage rather than 100. And that one's 10 to upgrade the very first one. So I can imagine the second and third being exactly the same, and fourth. You get the flashbang grenade, which is specific to the sharpshooter skill tree, which blinds and disorients the enemy. Obviously, it's got no damage; it just blinds them, but it has got a very large area of effect. You've got the headshot damage, so at tier 4, which increases it by 5%. So I'm at 4 at the moment, which gives me extra 20% headshot damage. But I can go up one more to 5, which will give me 25%. So that obviously increases headshot damage across the board. It just gives you extra damage, and that's obviously how I've got to 160 at the moment. From that, you get the armor kit, which changes the way your armor kits work. They actually heal less, but remove all of the status effects, so bleed, poison and burn, for 20 seconds. So obviously you'll get some enemies that shoot you with rounds that either set you on fire or bleed or poison you, so you can remove those with this, but your armor kits do 50% less healing in that regard. So increased reload speed is another one. So 10% on the first, you can go up to 3, so it's going to be probably most likely it's going to be 30% increase. So it's just makes it sort of quicker to change the magazine. So any sights and bits you've got that slow the reload speed, obviously you can put this on, you have this active, so it sort of nullifies that effect. And lastly, it's 10% stability increase and reduce recoil and faster acquisition. So it makes sort of aiming and targets in the sight wobble just a little bit less bad is probably the best term, because there can be some quite an amount of wobble in there. And then down here we've got the tactical link, so all group members closer to the enemy than you get 10% headshot damage increase. So that applies to everybody in your group. So if you're the sharpshooter, probably best thing to stay back and let everyone go in before you, because what they'll do is they'll get a buff as soon as they're closer than you are. You also get with the next one, which is my home is my castle, which is the extra armor gained while in cover. So you gain armor whilst you're in cover. It gives you an extra bump to your armor bar. Fighter protection, reduce the chance you're critically hit in conflict by 20%. So critical hit, I can only assume, is the shot that takes away all of your armor. And as you get into the occupied DZs, there's some strong shotguns and bits in there, so that will reduce that by 20%. And then this one is the round after round, so after 20 seconds in cover you start generating 5 marksman and 5 rifle ammo for every 10 seconds you're in that cover. So that is the last one. So that obviously starts giving you ammo, so you don't have to move cover. Sorry, can I help you? So let's jump out into the world and we'll see if we can shoot somebody with it. So as you change between weapons, you can't do that yet. You will notice there is an additional weapon. So right, pull out the gun so you can see it on the right hand side. For some reason I've got no ammo. So little tip for you with the special weapons: if you activate, deactivate and activate, it will refill the ammo on the weapon.
Agent, you're gonna want to check this out.
So let's activate this one. Just going to give me a big box, which has got the crossbow in. So we will look out. We'll cover the crossbow in a future episode. So obviously make sure you do look out for that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that straight back up and reactivate this. It's going to give me another large box, which has got the TAC 50 in it. There she is. So it's got a folded stock as it sits on your bag. As you obviously see the sight randomly already attached to my bag rather than on the gun itself. But that's fine, it is what it is.
Come on over here, Agent.
So let's get out of the White House. Right. So as you can see on the right hand side, there is the specialised weapon, which you can't get out just by tapping Y. You've got to hold Y to pull the gun out. Obviously you get the nice orange glow. The gun itself is absolutely huge, and this is obviously the look through the sight. So what we'll do is we'll go out into the world and find someone to shoot with it. I have no doubt that there will be people just outside this door. Technically we're still in the White House. So I'm surprised I can use a weapon here. But it is what it is. I won't shoot the dog, bless him, he's just resting. Oh, he's legged it. Let's have a look. So we need somewhere that's going to be... Oh, it's control point straight in front of us. There's bound to be enemies close by. So they are green. Obviously they're the good guys. The better guys. What I ideally need is a patrol, rather than control point. But we'll make do with what we've got.
Civilians in distress.
Yeah. What we'll do then is we'll go to the civilians in distress.
Priority item detected.
Spoiler for you. One of the founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. That's what collectible that is. Right, as you can see, we've changed location a tiny bit. Let's try and get a better hit shot. So red enemies, it will kill with one shot, as you would expect. It does down 100,000 damage. Missed. Oh no, gone. Unless you're using this often. How did I miss him? Oh, gotcha. So, Sharpshooter class. What do I think of the Sharpshooter class? I like some of the perks. I think sort of the headshot damage and the armor, well, increased damage and bits is good. I do, however, I don't know. Some of my clown I've used sort of some of the other weapons, crossbow and the grenade launcher. Crossbow seems extremely useful. Ow! Where'd it go? There. Sorry, I forgot we're in Robot Wars. Gotcha. I'm a bit undecided on it. I think unless you're going to take it all the time, I don't really see the benefit too much. If I'm honest. Now I've taken it by all means. I just don't think I'm going to stay with it for now. I just don't think I'm going to use it that often, if I'm honest. I think there are other specialisations that are better. A flashbang I don't use often. The
Reinforcements en route.
M9 I'm not going to use.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I'm a little bit disappointed by it, if I'm honest, because the TAC 50 is good. I don't know if it's for me, if I'm honest. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on the weapon itself, what you think of it. Obviously it's designed to be used in cover. Oh, you've got a bomb attached to you. Cheers. I think with how often enemies will rush in this game, I think that's where it lacks. It's like the enemies seem to rush you wherever you go. So I just feel that you're going to be better off equipping a machine gun or a rifle with a shorter scope. No. Hello. I just can't see it being used, if I'm honest. Overall it's not the greatest. I will be swapping it out to use something different. It's too slow, it's too bulky, you can't really shoot it on the go. You have to be outside of being rushed for it to be useful. For me, it's not got much use. Obviously, there are people that are going to find it useful, and by all means, if you do find it useful, let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it. I'll give it more time. Just at this stage, I'm just not a huge fan. So there we are. So that is the Sharpshooter with the TAC 50C rifle. Okay, so that's this specialisation done. So we'll be looking at the other ones in the upcoming videos, and going from there and giving thoughts on those. You can carry the different I've just found out, different types of grenades with you, regardless of which one you've got active. So obviously the survivalist comes with the incendiary grenade, but you've got to have the specialization active in order to be able to use the grenade. So flashbang. Let's have a look actually what we're going to do. So this is the radius of the flashbang. Obviously it's huge. I think the flashbang will be useful for teammates rather than using it for yourself. Yeah, this one's just not for me. We'll come back to it and revisit it, but at this stage it's not my cup of tea, unfortunately. There we are. So do let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the rifle itself and the perks, and no doubt we'll chew the fat, as it were. So look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in.